You're watching NewsdayTV. Thanks for joining us this Friday evening. I'm Ken Bufa. Two puppies were saved by Narcan after they ate deadly drugs. This is Tonto and Freddie. The Suffolk SPCA says the 15-week-old Chihuahuas ingested fentanyl and cocaine. They say the pups overdosed and were given Narcan. Officials say the dog's owner, Adam Ziomba, was arrested. And the serial drunk driver who killed a man in Shirley has been ordered to spend 12.5 to 25 years in prison.
He is the walking embodiment of dangerousness, and he was allowed back on our streets, not once, not twice, but repeatedly.
Jordan Randolph, who has 3 prior DWI convictions, was sentenced today. As Newsday has reported, the Bellport man slammed into Jonathan Flores Maldonado's car on William Floyd Parkway in 2020. Prosecutors say Randolph was fleeing police while driving 137 miles per hour with a blood alcohol content nearly 3 times the legal limit. And only in Newsday, use of the state's red flag law has soared in the last 13 months, and Suffolk County is the most active jurisdiction. As Newsday has reported, the measure allows judges to take weapons from people deemed dangerous. And new data shows since the Buffalo shooting massacre last year, the use of red flag laws has gone up nearly 6 times. The rate of increase is even higher in Suffolk, with more than 1,500 since last year. And the director of the county clerk's computer department testified before Suffolk lawmakers for 2 hours today. Peter Schlussler pushed against allegations that he's to blame for failing to patch a vulnerability that led to the attack. He also claims he warned technology officials of cyber intrusions last year, but no one acted on it. The county executive's office has not commented today, but previously stated the hack started in the IT environment Schlussler was responsible for managing. And only in Newsday, if LIer is sold to a private entity, customers could see their bills soar. A new analysis by the authority found customers would see rate savings for 4 years, but after that, bills would increase big time. The report is a direct response to analysis by financial firm Lazard that indicated customers would see big benefits from a potential $16 billion buyout of LIer. LIer has repeatedly said privatization would ultimately hurt ratepayers. And only in Newsday, business is booming on Main Street in Farmingdale, but the noise coming from bars and restaurants is not sitting well with some village residents. Changes are being proposed to the village code to curb noise. Businesses would have to get an annual permit to play music indoors and outdoors. The proposal would also ban live music after 11 p.m. in commercial establishments on weekends. Violators would face fines of $250 for a first offense or up to $25 grand for a third offense. A Long Islander is starring alongside Jennifer Lawrence in a new film. Elisa DiStefano has this story.
You are so funny in this film.
Thank you so much. This is for the Long Islanders. We're LI strong here at No Hard Feelings.
We're LI strong here at Newsday.
Have a drink together. He'll have a Long Island iced tea.
This is the worst iced tea I've ever had.
Woodmere native Andrew Barth Feldman stars alongside Jennifer Lawrence in the edgy comedy No Hard Feelings. Feldman plays Percy, an introverted and awkward 19-year-old. Lawrence's character is hired to bring him out of his shell before college.
You tried kidnapping me!
You're 19, grow up!
We filmed so much of this movie down the street from my childhood home on Long Island.
The film is set in Montauk and was shot all over the island. It's your first major motion picture. What was it like for you to shoot really basically in your backyard?
Incredibly surreal, because I'd forget, like I would be being Percy all day, I would be looking at Jen's face all day, and then we'd go off the set and we'd be like at the Woodmere docks. That was very visceral for me to like be sleeping in my childhood bed while shooting this movie.
So they didn't have to provide accommodations for you. You had the best accommodations around.
I know, like doing this movie and then like seeing like you know, all my stuff from when I was little is really strange, but it ended up being perfect, exactly what I needed. I'm an adult now. I can make my own decisions.
That's good.
You want to savor it.
I love Long Islanders so much, and a big reason for that is that I can't think of a community less equipped to deal with a movie shooting in their neighborhood. Like, we saw people be like, but I walk here every day. Why can't I walk here today? What do you mean? This is my walk. This is my neighborhood. You know, but then now I know they're all going to see it, and they'll be like, I saw them shooting. I saw them shooting that movie. I walked by. They were on my walk. You know, so it felt like we were on Long Island.
What do you want Long Islanders to know about it? What do you want the audience to know about No Hard Feelings?
This is a movie for everybody, but really, it's really actually just for the Long Islanders.
Now you can read more exclusive entertainment stories on Newsday.com. Just click Get More below the NewsdayTV video box. All right, let's take a look at your Long Island weather, shall we? You can see tonight we have some showers, and tomorrow we have some thunderstorms. So let's take a closer look at tomorrow, shall we? You can see it's not really a nice one. It starts off with mostly cloudy skies, but then those scattered thunderstorms move in from noon on.
Watch Newsday TV on the big screen. Use the remote to activate Siri, Alexa, Roku, or the Google Assistant on your streaming device. Say, install Newsday. Newsday TV, covering Long Island like no one else can. Newsday Sports is brought to you by PC Richard & Son.
There's a lot of excitement about a new ice hockey rink being built on the East End. Jamie Stewart has a story you'll see only in Newsday.
The East End of Long Island, known for the Hamptons, wineries, pristine beaches, and quaint towns. But this fall, get your blades ready.
First one will be a dome, covered dome, NHL-sized rink with locker rooms and coaching rooms. The second rink will be an outdoor rink in the winter months for public skating, hockey clinics, and games.
Yep, in just a few months, this 1.5-acre construction site will be transformed into a rink of dreams for some East End hockey lovers.
This is something that's not out here in the East End. And we want to introduce hockey, we want to introduce skating to the broad spectrum of the people in Riverhead and the East End.
The Peconic Hockey Foundation, which has created scholarships and sponsored free hockey clinics and events, has joined forces with the Riverhead Building Supply Corporation to build an NHL-sized, dome-covered hockey rink at Enterprise Park in Calverton.
There are currently just 3 indoor ice rinks in Suffolk County, and if you live out east, say Calverton, Yaphank area, you've had to travel more than 20 miles just to hit the ice.
How excited are you that behind you, all that dirt is going to be a hockey rink that you guys can skate on and play?
I'm pretty excited to have a rink in our hometown, finally, so we don't have to travel all the way to Southampton from Riverhead.
If you're going to grow the game, you need to have rinks, and out here in this part of the East End of Long Island, they haven't had a facility like this.
Hopefully in my lifetime that there's going to be someone in the NHL who's going to say, I got my start at Peconic Hockey.
For Newsday TV, I'm Jamie Stewart.
Now, to read more stories just like this one, go to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Feed Me is brought to you by PC Richard & Son.
A New York City taco hotspot just opened its first location on the island. Lisa DiStefano and Maria Elena Martinez have today's Feed Me TV.
There's big buzz about this brand new Mexican restaurant. I can't wait to check it out. I'm here with my best lunch date food writer, Maria Elena Martinez.
She always knows what's good, and it all looks so good.
Well, so there's a new taco spot in town, and its name is Tacombe. Tacombe started in Mexico out of a VW bus. They make their tortillas from scratch, which is very unheard of here on Long Island.
I couldn't wait. You can taste the difference.
Everything's done fresh. The avocado, I mean, you could see the chunks. It's so good.
So how many different tacos do they have here?
They have 6 tacos. They're from all different parts of Mexico. And then they have a bunch of quesadillas if you're not a taco person. But I mean, who's not a taco person?
Okay, Marie, what's the proper way to eat a taco?
As daintily as you possibly can.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
It's like flavored fiesta in my mouth right now.
Listen to you.
Let's go.
The birria, I'll show you how to eat a real birria taco.
Okay,
Lisa.
I'm watching and learning.
You dip it in the consomme, which, if done right, is simmered for many, many hours, and then messy.
And that's why she's the pro. That was impressive. That was an impressive bite.
And then these are esquites, which is street corn. The corn, the spices, you mix it all up.
Okay.
Oh, I should have told you that.
But it's really good. Woo! You don't even know Old Country Road is right there. I feel
really
like we're
don't.
on vacation in Mexico. For NewsdayTV, Elisa DiStefano. I'm happy.
And those tacos look so good. Now, to find out more stories just like this one, go to Newsday.com. Click Get More below the Newsday TV video box.
Get more of the stories you've seen on Newsday TV at Newsday.com. Plus breaking news, investigations, things to do, restaurants, and other Long Island news you can't get anywhere else. At Newsday.com, covering Long Island like no one else can.
You're watching Newsday TV. I'm Ken Buffa. Thank you so much for joining us. We leave you now with a look at your 7-day forecast.